Hey guys, what is going on? Scorpion Slayer 66 here, coming at you with a music pickups video. Now, if you guys don't know, I kind of transitioned more into the music side of my hobby, so if you're not into that, you can unsubscribe. It's okay, I understand. But yeah, so after a brief, few week hiatus, I come back with music pickups, and there's a shit ton of them. So, two things before I start. One of the, stories, I don't remember exactly how much I paid for each thing. But yeah, and I have all the other prices written down, so I'm sorry if I keep looking down. But yeah, so let's get right into this. The first thing, I literally got these like 2 months ago, but I just never showed them off. I ordered 3 vinyls off eBay, and I'll show you them. So the first one I have is Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. I paid $23 for this, and it's a 180 gram reissue. Really nice gatefold, and it came with a bunch of posters, some download codes, and some stickers. Obvious classic to everybody. I prefer The Wall by like a long shot, but I still love this album, and yeah, came with a free download, which I love when reissues of vinyl include downloads for your phone. It's like, if you're gonna buy the vinyl, at least include something else. So yeah, that was cool. The next one I paid $22 for, and all these were originally sealed, by the way. It is Led Zeppelin 4. Sadly, parts of mine on the back skip, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. But again, a gatefold. It's a single LP, 180 gram, really nice. So yeah. And then probably my favorite Led Zeppelin album, I paid 20 bucks for this, Led Zeppelin 1. Fantastic record, 180 gram, really nice pressing, and yeah, one of my favorite rock albums. Next we will get into, I got these about about a week after that. It was my record store across the street is literally like the coolest record store. They have a bunch of CDs, vinyl, cassettes, etc. And the owner is like one of the coolest dudes. He always gives me deals because I go in there so often and I know so much for a kid my age. So it was his birthday, and on his birthday he did like half off everything in the store. And all CDs were only $5, even if they were sealed. So I picked up a few things. All these CDs I'm about to show you were sealed. The first one is Radiohead's Kid A. I am not a fan of Radiohead, but I have to say this might be one of the best alternative records of all time, if not the best. I mean, just amazing album. You definitely have to check this one out. The next one is Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits. I think Bob Dylan's like one of the best artists of all time, but I don't like listening to full albums of his. It's kind of weird, but yeah, definitely an amazing compilation of songs on here. And then one of my favorite rock albums of all time, one of my favorite bands of all time, The Jimi Hendrix Experience's Are You Experienced? Amazing album. Definitely need to check that one out. And this was originally marked at 14, but like I said, everything else was half off, so it's Led Zeppelin 2. Fantastic. I like this a lot. In terms of the numbered series, it's probably my third favorite next to 1 and 4. So yeah, fantastic record. I think this is one of 64-Bit for Life's favorites. Yeah, and then we will move on to another time I went to my record store. There's a cool story that goes along with this. I bought these CDs I'm about to show you, and the guy actually gave me a vinyl for free because it was only $6, and he was just impressed by how much I knew about music anyways, and he knows I'm a customer that comes in all the time, so yeah. The CDs I got are What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. I paid $6 for this. It was sealed. All these CDs were sealed. One of my favorite albums of all time. I mean, Marvin Gaye was a genius, but this album just is so perfect. Just amazing album. Still blows me away every time. This is another one of my favorites, the Complete Robert Johnson recordings. If you guys do not know, this man helped define what blues music is. He is the one that started the whole 27 Club, which is a sad series of events where famous musicians die at the age of 27. And he also kind of started the whole he sold his soul for rock and roll myth. But this is an amazing album. There is no other blues album that touches this, in my opinion. So I paid $10 for that. The next one I paid $11 for, Straight Outta Compton's 20th Anniversary. One of my favorite rap albums. By the way, the Straight Outta Compton movie, amazing. I saw it with my best friend, and she and I both were just like amazed. And I saw it with my family. It was just a great movie. Check it out. Fantastic album, by the way. Definitely need to check this one out. I know that's one of JCAU 99's favorites. And then this one was $8. The Notorious B.I.G.'s Life After Death. Easily my favorite Biggie album. Just fantastic. And yeah. And then this was the vinyl that he just gave to me. It is Fleetwood Mac's Rumors. Fantastic album. really, really good. I know a few people that say this is in their top three. 64-Bit for Life, Luigi Freakout, Tyler. Amazing album. One of my grandmother's favorites, and yeah, fantastic. Another time at the record store, I kind of just had some extra money, and I got a bunch of things because they were decently cheap. So yeah. So where is it? Okay, so I paid. I think this is the time where I don't have it written down, so I'm just kind of gonna go ballpark estimate what I paid for because I kind of remember what I paid for. This was either $8 or $10 sealed, and it's Johnny Cash's "At Folsom Prison." Easily my favorite country album. I am not a country music person; it's just not my genre. But Jesus, this album is so good. The live, like the rawness of it being live in a prison, just really adds light to a lot of Johnny Cash's best songs or even some of his new songs. So, yeah, fantastic album. Even if you're not a country fan, I definitely advise you to check that one out. As you'll see, this is one of my favorite albums. London Calling by The Clash. I think I paid $7 for this. One of my favorites of all time. If you guys follow me on social media, you'll probably see the corny pictures I take of me wearing the band shirts and the vinyl and the CD if I have all three, or just the vinyl and the shirt. Yeah, I'm pretty corny like that. But yeah, amazing album. Please check this one out. Then I think I paid $6 for this. Simon and Garfunkel's Greatest Hits. Not a fan of full albums by them really, besides Bridge Over Troubled Water. But this has like a lot of their best songs, obviously. Bridge Over Troubled Water, Mrs. Robinson, Sound of Silence, The Boxer, Kathy's song, Cecilia, etc., etc. So, yeah, fantastic record. I really love Simon and Garfunkel. And yeah, just an amazing band. So, not band, but duo, rather. This I picked up on recommendation. A lot of people tell me that I would enjoy this. Double Fantasy by John Lennon and Yoko Ono. I really want to pick up the Plastic Ono Band record, which was their debut, I believe. But yeah, I think I paid $6 for this, so I thought, why not? I really am in love with John Lennon, so yeah, I picked that up. The next one I think I paid $8 for, and it's The Clash's Combat Rock. I really love The Clash, at least some of their earlier stuff. Fantastic record. This has Should I Stay or Should I Go and Rock the Casbah, which are arguably their two most known songs. So yeah, fantastic record. And sorry, that was my phone. I think I paid $3 for this, actually. It's Men at Work's Business as Usual. I picked this up on recommendation of 64-Bit for Life. I know this is one of his all-time favorites. But yeah, I think I paid like $3 for that or something. I know that was like one of the cheapest ones I bought. The next one I paid $10 for. This is a reissue and it was sealed. It's Redman and Method Man's Blackout. I love Redman, I love Method Man, and anything they do together I think is pretty good. So I just picked this up. It was $10. It was sealed. It was a reissue. So yeah, I haven't listened to it yet, but I've heard pretty good things about it. And then the last one I paid like I think I paid like $3 or $4 for this. And it's Ice Cube's America's Most Wanted single. I really want to get a bunch of Ice Cube albums on vinyl, but I saw the single. It was like super cheap, and this was like $3 or $4 sealed, so I thought, why the hell not? But yeah, fantastic song by Ice Cube. And then all these last ones I bought on eBay. I've been on, actually, there's a story before this, actually. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. Sorry. There's so much shit. I was at the beach with my family the other day, and there's a record store down there that I really enjoy going to. So I stopped in and I found a few things. So first off, I bought a few t-shirts. They were $20 a piece. I'm actually wearing one right now. It's the Bad Brains album. If you guys know, this is like one of my favorite punk albums. It's amazing. The next one I picked up is this Gray Revolver t-shirt. If you guys don't know, this is my favorite album. Yeah, this album is just fantastic and I love that shirt. And I also picked up Joy Division's Unknown Pleasures t-shirt. One of my favorite punk albums. Very moody. And yeah, just a fantastic record. And I picked up two great albums. Unknown Pleasures by Joy Division. I paid $20 for this sealed. It is a reissue, but I really like it because there was an extra song on here. But yeah, I've been looking for this one for a while. Sounds fantastic on vinyl. Definitely encourage you guys to check this album out. It is a very weird album, but I really enjoy it. And then the last one I picked up at that record store is actually decently hard to find vinyl. And from what I could tell, this is an original pressing. And it's in pretty nice shape. There's just a few scratches on the vinyl, but I played it in those spots and it plays just fine. I did pay $30 for this, but this usually goes for $45 to $50. and it is Led Zeppelin's Physical Graffiti, which this and Led Zeppelin 1 are probably my favorite Led Zeppelin albums. But yeah, this is an original pressing, and this is actually decently hard to find for vinyl collectors. So even with like the overall wear and tear, I decided to pick it up because I've actually never even seen it in person. So yeah, fantastic album. Definitely encourage you to check this one out. And then now we will get to the last set of stuff. All these were bought on eBay, but all of these I've really wanted in my collection, especially since I'm going through a really punky phase right now with music. So yeah, the first one I picked up, all these are reissues by the way, but one of them is an older reissue, I will point that out. The first one is the Misfits' Walk Among Us. Jerry Danzig, or Danzig era Misfits are fantastic. Walk Among Us, Static Age, stuff like that. But this is probably my favorite Misfits record. Just fantastic. It's really short, but it's really fast, and it's just really good. So definitely check that one out. You guys saw this earlier, London Calling. Oh, by the way, I paid 18 bucks for that, if I didn't say that. I paid 25 for this, and fantastic. I believe this is a double LP. Yes, it is. But yeah, one of my favorites of all time. Just amazing record. Another fantastic one is Fugazi's Repeater. Yeah, this is an amazing record. Repeater is probably one of my favorite punk albums just because of the speed and the ferocity in it. Fantastic though, definitely recommend checking this one out. I paid 19 for this. And then this is probably my top 5 favorite punk albums of all time. I paid $22 for this, and this is an older reissue, and all these were originally sealed, but I unsealed them. But this is a 90s reissue, I believe, of Dead Kennedys' Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables. The Dead Kennedys are probably my favorite punk band, and their entire discography up to when Jello Biafra left the group is fantastic in my opinion. But yeah, this is easily my favorite Dead Kennedys record. I really want to get Plastic Surgery Disasters and Give Me Convenience or Give Me Death, but this is easily my favorite. I paid 22 bucks for this, and it actually comes with this really huge and really awesome double-sided poster of a bunch of like propaganda stuff that they threw together. Really amazing record. I mean, a lot of their most famous songs are on here. California Uber Alles, Kill the Poor, Holiday in Cambodia obviously being their biggest single. But yeah, so that is it, guys. That has been my music pickups over the past like month and a half or so. I've had some of these since before my last video, so that's why I said that. But yeah, as you can tell, I am more into vinyl than anything right now in my life, and music in general. So yeah, like I said, if you guys don't like that, that's fine. Go ahead and unsubscribe. But thank you to anybody that sticks around. Thank you guys for watching. Tell me some albums I should listen to. I'm really open with music unless it comes to country. But yeah, let me know what you think down below, guys. What was your favorite record that I picked up? And yeah, so please like, comment, subscribe down below, guys. Until next time, take care.